Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Insights. I'm your host Rob, and today we have a fascinating topic to discuss. We'll be diving into the importance of faith that is always present. Our inspiration for this discussion comes from our daily Kabbalah studies, specifically from the source titled The Importance of Faith That is Always Present. Now, faith is a concept that holds great significance in Kabbalah, and today we will explore its core concepts and how it plays a vital role in our spiritual journey. So let's get started. Our first point emphasizes that faith is the feeling of the Creator, the feeling of bestowal, the feeling of the upper force. It's important to understand that this feeling of faith may come and go, but the ultimate goal is to reach a state of permanent faith. This is what we call walking by faith and holding on to it, regardless of our circumstances. Moving on to our second point, faith is something that gradually develops within us based on our ability to hold on to it. It is directly connected to our intention to bestow. The more we talk about faith and discuss its significance, the more it grows within us. Understanding how faith works and its importance is crucial on our spiritual path. Our third point highlights that there is nothing else we should yearn for more than attaining permanent faith. Without faith, we are unable to enter the realm of spirituality. It is through the power of faith that we can establish a true connection with the Creator, feeling our unity and bond with the higher force. Now, a question arises. How do we transition from reason to faith? The answer lies in the understanding that acquiring faith is not solely within our control. However, by longing for faith and taking the necessary actions to obtain it, we create the vessel needed for its reception. Putting faith ahead of reason depends on our deepest desires. If adhering to the Creator is our ultimate priority, then we are willing to walk with our eyes closed. This allows us to truly feel the necessity of adhesion with the Creator, which becomes the most important aspect in our lives. Interestingly, walking with our eyes closed enables us to truly see, in the spiritual sense. To see in spirituality means that we understand the process of acquiring complete and permanent faith. It is when we reach this state that we know we are operating under the power of the Creator. Now, does faith above reason eliminate reason altogether? Our answer is no. Reason never disappears. It always remains with us. The key is to transcend reason by increasing our faith through acts of connection and bestowal with our fellow companions on this spiritual journey. But what happens to our mind if it's not cancelled in the process? Well, the mind and reason are always there to support us and help us reach higher levels. Without them, we wouldn't be able to ascend to attain faith, truly perceiving reality through bestowal and love. And moving on to our ninth point, faith is born in the connection between us. We cannot reach faith on an individual level alone. The power of faith doesn't exist in our physical world. It is only through genuine connections and yearnings for unity that we come closer to attaining faith. Finally, our last point highlights the need to reach the force of reason and then ascend to the force of faith. This truth was understood by Jacob who knew that if the Creator would clothe within him, then truly the Creator would be his guide. Jacob recognized that without the Creator's guidance, he would not be able to reach his ultimate goal. And that wraps up today's discussion on the importance of faith that is always present. We delved into some of the core concepts surrounding faith and its role in our spiritual journey. Remember, faith may fluctuate, but our aim is to cultivate a state of permanent faith and hold on to it, regardless of external circumstances. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Insights. Stay tuned for more meaningful discussions on Kabbalah and spiritual growth. Until next time, goodbye.
Insights, where spirituality meets practicality. Discover, learn, grow. Remember, like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next episode.